Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information with a video on the 2024 Ford F-150. We are working our way through a playlist series of videos on the different F-150s because now the order banks are open up. So we've come to the Lariat trim level, and that's what we're going to cover in this video. So we're going to cover all the standard equipment, plus a different, there's one equipment group, plus different packages and standalone options in this video. So if you're wanting to put in that order with your local dealer, because order banks are open up right now, you're going to be able to have some information so you know exactly what to expect when you go into the dealer and want to place this order. So hopefully this video is going to be helpful for you. Now, don't forget to, if you want to order with us, we have a special YouTube special. We'll talk about that as well as different helpful tips at the end of the video. Look for the timestamp down there for that, as well as timestamps for every part of this video down there. And if you like videos like this or want to catch our other videos, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you have that bell notification turned on so you don't miss a single video. And at the end of this, there'll be a playlist for all those other videos. So I put them all, compiled those all together in a different playlist, plus the videos we did at the auto show with some of the new look to the 2024 F-150 that we did get a chance to see there at the Detroit Auto Show. Say New York, Detroit. Anyway, so let's dive in and start talking about this. We're going to use Ford's build and price because it is up and running right now. So let's go ahead and dive over here. Go to Ford.com. Just as you can see here right now, it already has the F-150 up here. Depending on when you watch this video, it might still be there. But we're going to show you how to get to it if it is not. So you go up to vehicles, go to trucks and vans, and go to F-150. So when you click on that, you're going to actually see 23 here. And that's because there's enough still 2023 F-150s out at dealer lots, which is why the build and price for 23 is still up and available here. But if we do go to preview the 24, then we go to the, now we're on 24 here, and we're going to go to build and price right there. So just have to acknowledge that. So we are, of course, we talked about XL, STX, XLT already. We're skipping the trimmer. And the reason we're skipping the trimmer is, even though that would be next, is it's not available to order yet and is not in the order guide. And I use all my information from the order guide so that it's 100% accurate. And this is not in the order guide yet, so it's not available to order. So you're wanting to place your order, you're going to have to wait on the trimmer. But Lariat is available starting at $64,995. And let me go through the configuration here on this. So this in here is only available in, if you go, well, let's see here. If you go a regular cab, that's only available in XL. If you go Super Cab, that's available in 3 trim levels, XL, STX, and XLT, not available in a Lariat trim. So you do have to be Super Crew for this. And I believe also, it doesn't have drivetrain here, 4-wheel drive is also required for the Lariat trim as well. We'll get into that when we jump in there. It should be available in either the 6.5 or 5.5 foot bed, as you can see there, is available in both. So we're going to go the 5.5, which is the most popular configuration, and build it out. So we're going to go to powertrain. We're going to talk about different mechanical features first. And as you can see there, 4x4 is the only configuration available for this. And with this 4x4 system, it will get the 2-speed automatic 4-wheel drive system with the neutral toe capability. So that's going to be how that's going to come. Also, the 10-speed automatic transmission, and going to come standard in the 5.0 liter V8 engine. You'll notice 2.7 liter is not available on the Lariat trim. You have to go to the 5.0 liter will be the standard engine for this with the auto start stop technology. Means come up to stoplight, stop sign, it's going to shut the vehicle off. Let go of the brake, it's going to turn it back on. Also found out if you turn the steering wheel a little bit, it'll also deactivate for you too, or there's a button that you can press. Now also we're going to talk about options in just a little bit, but you can notice just for only $290 you can upgrade to the 3.5 V6 EcoBoost engine, and for $2190 you can go up to the Power Boost, which we'll talk about that when we get to standalone options here in just a little bit. And we'll also get into these gear ratios as well when we get down to that part of the video. Now for this, also, you get select shift with automatic transmission with the progressive range select there. You also get selectable drive modes. Since this is 4x4, you're going to get a normal, eco, sport, tow haul, slippery, deep, snow, sand, and you're going to get mud rut mode. Fully boxed steel frame like we've been seeing in the past years. Also, the front independent suspension up there for you. Fail-safe cooling system, electric parking brake with auto hold feature. Hill start assist, which allows you, if you're on that hill, to start without it drifting back. So you can transition from the gas to the brake. Wait, from the brake to the gas. Sorry. Also, front stabilizer bar. And we do also have for the shocks, gas shocks. They're heavy duty in the front as well as the rear. The rear ones are going to be mounted on the outside of those rear leaf springs. Speaking of that, springs, the front are going to be coil and the rear, just as like I just said, are going to be leaf springs. And then you do have power, rack, and pinion steering as well. So that's all our mechanical features. Now let's talk about the different safety features, which, by the way, the safety features are the same safety features we would talk about in the other trim levels as well, including XLT. So if you've watched those videos, now is where you can press that timestamp and move on ahead to the exterior features. But if you're only watching this one because you think this Lariat's where you want to be, let's go over the different safety features. First of all, let's talk about the airbags. You have a driver and front passenger dual stage front airbag. Deploys a different size airbag, depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle. It's going to deploy that. It has a sensor underneath, so it knows what size airbag or which airbag it needs to deploy. You also do have driver and passenger side mounted or seat mounted side impact airbags. So if you're going to pull and hit the side of those A or B pillars, it's going to deploy that and protect those in the front seats. We have safety canopy side curtain airbag as well that's going to deploy down from the side curtain. So if you are in a situation, rollover sensor as well, if you're going to roll the vehicle over, it's going to deploy that airbag to help from breaking glass and such coming into the. We also do have advanced track with roll stability control. So go on that. It does have curve control is to keep you on your intended path. Use a series of brakes around the vehicle if you're going into that curve too fast. Maybe it's slick outside to help keep you going where you need to go. Pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking, pedestrian detection, forward collision warning, dynamic brake support as well. So it's going to alert you and let you know. So it's going to have a sensor on there that if you see a vehicle in front of you, you're going too fast, you would hit them. It's going to go ahead and help preload those brakes, alert you and let you know that you need to slow down and so that you don't hit those. Also, post-collision braking as well. So if you are in an accident, it's going to brake the vehicle. So maybe you're unconscious or maybe you forget to put it in park. This will help with that, having any more severe accident. SOS post-crash alert system that honks the horns, flashes lights if you're off the side of the road. Need help. It's going to let people know that. It's going to sense that collision and help people come to your safety. We do have a lane keeping system. So that's going to use the driver alert feature, which will let you know if you're taking the hands off the steering wheel too often. Also, too, you have the lane keeping aid and alert system. So if you're, for some reason, if you use the alert system, it'll let you go over that line. But if you go over the line, it'll vibrate the steering wheel and let you know you've left your lane. The aid system will help try to keep you in your lane. And you can work those together if you want. If you get over the line, it'll vibrate it, but still bring you in your lane. We also do have perimeter alarm. So just like with, it's going to lock the vehicle up. It's going to secure that vehicle. So if someone shakes it or moves it, tries to get inside the vehicle, it's going to set the alarm off, honk the horns, flash the lights, everything like that. Also, security lock passive anti-theft system means that only the coded key can start the vehicle. And then we do have the stolen vehicle services for 1 year plan. So this is new feature for this year. Don't know a lot about it yet. We just assume just by the name that if someone tries to steal the vehicle, you'll be able to contact them. And so that way you can help try to recover your vehicle safely, hopefully without any damage to it. So there we go. So those are all of our safety features that are included for this year. So we're going to move into your exterior features, and we're going to use these pictures here for us. There we go. So for this year, the Lariat trim is basically going to come standard with the chrome package. There isn't a Lariat chrome package for this year. Because it's all going to come standard. So let's start with the grill. So it's a black painted coast to coast grill. Actually, it's not black painted anymore. Let me update my notes here. This is all the other trims. It's been a coast to coast grill. With this in here, it's a little bit different. So it is a chrome 2-bar grill, chrome surround with black mesh behind there. So, and then upgraded LED headlights. So I love the signature lighting. So this is the first time we're seeing the new look here for these headlights where it comes across and then down. And then you get down here as well in the cornering lights, and then LED fog lights. We have LED headlights as well. Let me make sure I get this right. They are projector headlights with dynamic bending, which means when you turn the steering wheel, it's lighting your intended path, which is really nice. Chrome bumpers as well through here. Chrome tow hooks, of course. We have the 4x4 is standard equipment on this. And then body color front fascia, which is this section right under here. as well there. So pretty cool look to that. We do also have daytime running lights as well that can be configured to be on during the daytime. Automatic headlights for your headlights. It means they'll come on automatic when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light. When you have it set in that auto setting for you. So it's all going to be included. We also do have rain lamp, which means if the wipers are on, the headlights will be on. So those are wiper activated headlights. Auto high beams as well. So it means if it's dark enough outside, you have your, if it's dark enough outside, turn those high beams on. If someone approaches you, you're in the city lights, it'll shut them off. Now that, as well as your configurable daytime running lights, are two things you can turn on and off in the wiper setting of a vehicle settings screen. Rain sensing wipers as well that can be activated in their wiper section of your vehicle settings screen. And that can be, if you have an intermittent setting and it's activated, it's going to turn those wipers on when it starts to rain. As it rains harder, it's going to wipe faster for you. You don't have to adjust it. Also, 360-degree camera. So we're going to have a camera under the front, under those mirrors, and in the back, so you can see completely around the vehicle. Standard equipment. It includes the trailer reverse guidance as well, so you can see right beside the side of your trailer as you're backing it up, which is really nice. Now, move around to the side over here. This is the one I want. There we go. To the side, we have 20-inch chrome wheels, standard equipment here. You're going to have a 275/60R20 all-terrain tire. That's standard equipment. Tire pressure monitoring system, four-wheel disc brakes with ABS as well. And you're going to have the Lariat fender badge over here as well. That's going to be included. And then power folding mirrors here for you. They're chrome mirror cap first. You can see that. Power folding feature means it can come in and fold in. Also, I believe they might have auto fold too when you lock the vehicle up, the fold in. Turn signal indicator on the outside. We also do have memory for the mirrors that's included with your driver memory. Auto dimming feature for the driver's mirror. High intensity LED security approach lamp that's going to light the ground beside you with the detection as you walk up to the vehicle. And LED side view mirror spotlights as well that you can cast out from the side with two buttons inside, left and right. Now, moving more to the side, we do have chrome door handles, chrome belt line molding, as well as you can see across there. That's all included. Chrome running boards as well. So all chrome packaged out here for you. We do have, forgot to mention, Bliss with cross traffic alert on those mirrors. So if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to alert you and let you know by putting a light in the corner of that mirror and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. And then cross traffic alert. So if someone backs up behind you or going cross behind you while you're backing up, it's going to alert you. Series of tones you need to not back up. And also it's going to light up the productivity screen, and even on your backup camera shows you what direction they're coming from and going to. We do have the intelligent access as well with the keypad entry. So intelligent access means you leave that key fob in your pocket. You walk up, put your hands in the door handle. It's going to unlock the vehicle, allow you to get in and out. And then also press the button on the outside of it and it'll lock it up for you. And also do get remote start too. So you can remote start it using a remote, and also remote tailgate release. So you use that, it'll release the tailgate down. You'll have to manually put it back up. We'll talk about a package later that actually give you the power up feature, but not standard equipment. And then also we do have the Easy Fuel capless filler door. So you just open this up, no cap to worry about, lean behind, getting your hands dirty, anything like that. Just go ahead and fill it up and close it when you're done. The fuel tank, 36-gallon fuel tank is standard equipment for us here on all of your F-150 Super Cruise. So that would include the Lariat trim. So pretty cool. And then it'll have the 4x4 badge on the back of it as well. Now, moving back here on the back of that cab, you're going to have a cargo lamp integrated with the center high-mounted stoplight up there. Right up there, we get power sliding rear view mirror, power sliding rear window. Sorry, we do have rear defrost, privacy glass in this on the back glass, as well as the back windows back here as well. We do get the chrome bumpers on the back. You can see reverse sensing on those. Rear view camera, we already talked about 360 camera, and you get reverse brake assist as well. So as you're backing up, it's going to alert you. As you get closer and closer, you don't stop, it's going to brake the vehicle as well, which is a nice feature to have. You're also going to notice the class 4 receiver hitch down here, 4-pin and 7-pin wiring, standard equipment on these, trailer sway control as well. Also getting included with this as standard equipment is a Pro Trailer Hitch Assist. So when you don't have that a hitch already attached, if you're trying to back up to the hitch, you can use that dial to be able to direct that, and it helps line you right up to the hitch. And then Pro Trailer Backup Assist. So when you do have the trailer attached, it'll help use that dial in your camera to be able to just to control the trailer, and it takes care of the steering. Also, the single exhaust tip over here is going to be chrome on there, so give it a nice chrome look. We do have a spare tire carrier that's underneath. You just flip this little compartment thing open. You put the jack handle that comes with the jack that's behind the back seat on the passenger side. You put that in there. It'll lower that tire down. And so a full-size spare tire and wheel in there. Also, you get power tailgate lock. So when you lock the doors up, it's going to lock the tailgate. Tailgate lift assist, so helps you when you're lifting it up. Makes it a little bit easier to lift up. You can remove the tailgate, so it does have removable tailgate. And also in the back here, didn't mention earlier, but when you're backing up, there is a LED light on the back to help light up. So especially at nighttime, you can see a little bit better. Now, inside the bed, you're going to have 4 tie downs, just like last year. Upgraded bed system here. I like to call it the flex bed, but I don't think they're calling it that. But it takes some of the things from the Maverick that we did see and be able to partition things out with just by going to the hardware store and getting lumber, 2x4s, 2x6s, and that kind of thing to partition out your bed with slots in the side of the bed. Pretty cool system there. The Maverick customers have been enjoying this, as well as the bed storage boxes. You're going to get 2 of those, one on each side of the bed there. So now if you do get an Pro Power on board on the left side, you will lose the compartment over there. So keep that in mind. And then zone lighting as well. So zone lighting lights up around the vehicle. So there's going to be the LED lights that they're using for the backup camera, your LED light in the tailgate, the LED lights on your signature lighting on the front to light up all the way around the vehicle for you. So makes it nice and easy for you. So, all right, let's move to the interior here. On the inside, we do have scuff plates for the driver and passenger doors, illuminated entry that's going to light up up above here for you when you open the doors, fade to off interior lighting. So once you shut those doors, it'll fade those back to off. You do get ambient lighting in the footwells, the cup holders, and it's going to be ice blue color for you. And carpeted flooring with carpeted mats as well. And then for your seats, it's not showing here the order. Yep. Okay, that's correct. Leather trimmed 40 console 40. So bucket seats here for you, heated and ventilated for the driver and front passenger seat. 10-way power driver seat with power lumbar and memory for the seat. 8-way power passenger seat with power lumbar. So you might be wondering what's the difference between 8-way and 10-way. So for that driver seat, you're going to be able to go forward and back with it. Seat cushion. The backrest can go forward and back as well. The front seat cushion up here can go up and down, as well as the back, the seat altogether can go up and down. So that's the 10-way there with your head restraints. Now, for the passenger seat over here, this position, you can go forward and back. This recline can go forward and back, and then it'll go up and down as well. So it's I believe that's 8-way with your power lumbar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. So I'm not sure. I think maybe they're considering the lumbar as well in there, or it could be the head restraints aren't power. So I'm not sure. Anyway, so that's what it goes. Usually, the passenger won't have the ability to have the seat cushion in the front go up and down like it does in the driver's seat. And then armrest on the console here with some storage in the console as well as a media bin area. We'll get to that in just a little bit. Now on the rear seat, you will have leather back there as well. You're going to be 60-40 split bench seat for the seat cushions to go up for that. And you can see under seat storage as well that it's showing under there. And then you do have armrests that comes down with cup holders. So you're going to have 2 cup holders there as well. And we do have smart charging USB ports on the back of the console, as well as I believe there's an outlet back there too. It's not showing it, not mentioning it in the order guide, but I believe they might have an outlet back there. Power windows, front and back. Of course, you do have for the one touch up and down for the driver and front passenger windows. So you just hard press it and it's going to go down or up. Power door locks with as well, and you're going to have that, of course, intelligent access remote as well with the key inside of it. And then power adjustable pedals with memory, so they're going to go forward and back for you, and you can set those up for with the driver memory. I'll go along with your seat and your mirrors on the outside, which is nice. As well as we do have a manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Looks like here. I was thinking it was powered. It'll go manually adjustment, go up and down, forward and back for you. Audio controls on the steering wheel, leather wrap and heated steering wheel as well. You also see the upgraded standard equipment on all vehicles, the 12-inch productivity screen in here that's digital. You have all the different functionalities there that come with it. Your compass, outside temperature, all your gauges, fuel, your oil pressure, transmission temperature, engine coolant. Got to list them all here. Speedometer, odometer, tachometer, and everything like that as well. And then you will get adaptive cruise control as well. You'll be able to control that on there. So adaptive cruise means if you come up to behind somebody, then it'll going slower than you. It'll slow you down to go their speed until you can pass them or resume up. Also stop and go traffic as well. Bring it to complete stop and go again. Lane centering as well to help keep you in the center of your lane. A little bit more advanced than the lane keeping system. When you have that cruise activated, it's to help keep you in the center of your lane so you won't even get over to the side. And then we do have speed sign recognition. So if there's a speed sign, let's say you set a tolerance of 5 over, maybe you're in a 70 and you're going 75, maybe the speed zone changes to 65, it'll slow you down to go 70. So I always say it kind of helps you from getting tickets. So that comes in real handy. So that's pretty nice as well. So you can adaptive cruise, and also, you get the Blue Cruise hardware, and 90-day trial is going to be included with this too. So that's allowing you to go hands-free driving, and I've been told it's going to have the new Blue Cruise 1.2 that not only will allow you to go hands-free, but also when you need to change lanes, you can just put the turn signal on and it'll change your lane for you, as well as in-lane repositioning. So if you have that big semi beside you where it might feel uncomfortable to be close, it'll reposition you in that lane to keep you away from that vehicle right beside you. So Blue Cruise, again, 90-day trial is what standard equipment. We'll talk about an option if you want. You want Blue Cruise, you can get the first 3 years as an option for you. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. Dual zone climate control. So the driver and passenger have 2 different temperatures there. Comes in real handy. B&O audio sound system by Bang & Olufsen includes HD radio, 8 speakers with a subwoofer as well. Sync 4 system, 12-inch touchscreen here with the information on demand over there. You just swipe across and get that. You also have the 911 assist as well, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto that's wireless, and then you're also going to get digital owner's manual, so it's all inside there, so you can find things. And the conversational voice command recognition system, so like your phone does, like whether it be your Apple or your Android phones, where you can say like "Okay, Ford." You can set up different words like that, so you don't have to press anything, but it'll just start listening. And you get connected navigation, including 1-year trial, going to be included as well. So the navigation is a 1-year trial. After that, you have to pay for subscription on that. Now, up here in the mirror, you do have an auto-dimming rearview mirror, so you can automatically dim that if cars come behind you with those bright lights. Your visors are going to be illuminated with illuminated covered mirrors as well. Universal garage door opener, so on the visor, garage door transmitters for 3 different garage doors there. And then down here in the media hub area, you're going to have some USB ports down there. You're going to also get some over here, as well as a PowerPoint on the right on there too. And then you're going to get the Ford Pass Connect 5G for this year. So 5G Wi-Fi hotspot, up to 10 different devices can connect. You can, of course, connect your vehicle to the Ford Pass, and you can remote start your vehicle from anywhere. Unlock and lock your vehicle from anywhere, schedule remote start times, see the fuel that you have in your vehicle, the tire pressure on your tires, even where your vehicle is located, all through that app. I think I've covered everything. That's all the standard equipment other than colors. Let's talk about colors for a second. So first off, I actually want to go back to the interior. So let's talk about the 2 different colors. In fact, let me grab my sheet here. I want to make sure I get this right here. Make sure I'm 100% accurate on this. So for your interior colors on the Lariat trim, we do have the black interior, but also we do have this here, right? Medium dark slate that's also available as well. So you have the black, medium dark slate, and you have the, I think they call it, is that smoked truffle? No, just black. So we do have those two color options for you available on the inside. Actually, it does mention in here a black with smoked truffle as well as a third option. So I'm not seeing that other color option in here. So, but we will see, because I think maybe you have to go up to certain trim level for that, or the 502A. So we'll see. Keep your eye on this here and see if those changes. But for the standard equipment, you have those two color options, it looks like, available according to the build and price. And we'll make sure that's accurate when we go later up here and see how that looks. Now, go to the exterior paint options here. We do have a gate black, which is what we have right here that's available. We do also have the Atlas Blue Metallic available. Antimatter Blue available, which is not available on the XLT trim, or I don't believe available in STX. So that's available. We also do have Carbonized Gray available. I believe this is Iconic Silver. There we go. And then we also do have Oxford White available. Avalanche. Now, it didn't change the color. Avalanche is a nice tan color, a light tan, actually the color I have from my Maverick. Very nice color to have. This in here is a little extra. It's $4.95. That's the Rapid Red tinted clear coat for that color. A new color for this year, and that's the darkened bronze metallic. I think it's going to be a little darker than that. Did get a chance to see it at the auto show on a platinum. Looks real sharp. And then lastly, we do have this the Star White Tri-Coat. It's $9.95 because it's 3 coats of paint put on to give it that effect and that look. So really can't represent it in these pictures, but it's a beautiful color as well. So there we go. That's our different color options for this year on this. And they're all, looks like, available on all the different interior color options as well. So sometimes in the past, you could see different colors are available with certain interior colors, but it looks like all of them are available on those two different interior trim colors. Now, real quick, before we get into the 502A equipment group, I want to update this. I did actually stop and look. And so there are 3 different color options available. It is not showing the other one on here according to the order guide. And I'd actually tried placing an order just to double check. We do have 3 different interior color options. And that is, we do have the medium dark slate here. That I don't believe is accurate. That is actually not correct. So you do have the medium dark slate that's available. Does not require the black appearance package. You have the black interior, and you also do have the black smoked truffle interior. So you do have different color interior options for that for you. So depending on how that looks. So actually, okay, I see what I did. So let me uncheck. I was double checking some color options here for us. So let's go back to that, just so you have that option. So all 3 of these interior colors are available on all your different trim levels. So you have, as I mentioned earlier, medium dark slate. We have black, and I believe that's actually a little off from that color. And then we do have the black with the smoked truffle interior. So those are 3 different color options. The black appearance package we're going to talk about a little bit has its own color interior. It's even a different interior code. So we'll get into that in just a little bit. That's why you see 2 different options for seats. One that's called leather trim buckets versus the leather trim 40 console 40. So they are 2 different things. So we'll talk about that in just a little bit, but 3 different color options that are standard equipment for you. There you go. Now, moving around to the 502A equipment group, it's $5,000 for this one here. And go ahead and select that for us so we can go over that. Now, this in here is, for some reason, this 502A equipment group. Now, this is available in either the 5.5 or 6.5 foot bed. And if you do go with the 6.5 foot bed, you do not get this first part of this option, which is the 6-inch extended chrome running boards. So this in here, it mentions that. Now, if you do go up to the if you have 156-inch wheelbase, you will not get the extended version for some reason. So just let's say not available with that trim, that that link there. We do have heads-up display that's included, so this is a nice feature to have. Heads-up display is kind of new feature for the F-150, so you're going to have that heads-up display up there so you can see all that information for your vehicle, so that's a nice feature to have. B&O Audio Unleashed sound system, that's 14 speakers, it says in here, but according to the order guide, it's 18 speakers. I think last year they did lower it down to 14 at one point, but it does say 18 speakers, including subwoofer and HD radio in here. Power and tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so with memory. So now it's electronically going to power it up and down, forward and back, and be included in your memory features. Second row heated seats is also included with this package here too. And then also the mobile office package, which we're going to talk about later. And so I'm not going to go into specifics now. We're going to talk about that in just a little bit as one of the packages available. And so we'll be talking about it at that time. So you want to make sure you watch that part of the video. But there you go. That's the 502A equipment group, pretty popular equipment group. Gives you some nice features. Heads-up display, gives you the B&O Unleashed, rear heated seats, the power tilt and telescoping steering wheel, some great features there on that equipment group. Now let's talk about the black appearance package. So this appearance package is available on either the 501A or 502A. So if you'd like to go 502, you can still get this. It's $1125 for this package here. And this package does require to have the 145-inch wheelbase. So it's not available with the longer 6.5-foot bed. So keep that in mind if you do select that. And so this black appearance package, let's actually go in here and select that so we can kind of see what's included here in this. Let me pull my notes so we get 100% accuracy here. All right, so this in here is, of course, available, as I mentioned, and it does give you the 20-inch gloss black painted alloy wheel. Kind of see that there. Also, you're going to notice the grill. So black grill here, black surround with the black bars. So just gives it that nice look there. Going body colored bumpers here as well, front and back. So body colored bumpers, body colored mirror caps. So you're taking away a lot of the chrome accents on there. Also black badging as well on the side. Also getting the black running boards on the side. And then instead of your chrome door handles, body colored door handles. So you're getting all those chrome accents are going kind of in a sense going away, and you're getting those upgraded. You get also the blacked out treatments on your headlights and your tail lights in the back. So you're going to get that as well on there too. Let's see, got ahead of myself. Also a grayed out decal on the back. So this actually isn't, that picture there isn't 100% accurate because it shows FX4. But that would be blacked out on there. So you're going to get blacked out decal for your 4x4 or FX4 if you go with FX4 on there. Dual exhaust with the black tips. You know, I want to do this. Let's just move this around. So you can see blacked out emblem back there. Black letters as well in the back, filled in on the back. Dual exhaust. See how it comes back out of the rear and gives it that sculpted look on your rear. Actually shows a tail light back, or it shows an exhaust tip there. That's not accurate. That would be gone. They need to update that, and you don't see it there. You kind of got to see exhaust tip coming out. Chrome exhaust tips, rear exit, dual exhaust on this. A great look to it. I like the look of it anyway. And then also on the inside too, you're going to get the darkened interior. So earlier we saw black interior, but it had some piping on it that was maybe a kind of a brown look to it. This is going to be all black interior in here, so that's going to give you a little bit different look on the interior. So black's the interior, add a little bit more. Do keep in mind the running boards are going to be specific to the trim, the equipment group you have. So you're going to get either, and this is not even showing any running boards. If you have 501A equipment group, you're going to get the regular 6-inch chrome, or I mean the black boards on the side. If it's the 502A equipment group, you're going to get the extended running boards. So keep that in mind. So there you go. And then, of course, unless you get the bed utility package, we'll talk about that when we get to the bed utility package. But if you go bed utility package with the 502A, then you'll also get the extended, on the 501A, you'll get the extended boards as well. So there we go. Black appearance package, another little addition. So standard equipment's are chrome. Black appearance package for only $1125. Kind of changes everything out, blacks it out, gets rid of your chrome. So now we're going to talk about some other different packages that are available. And the first one to talk about is your FX4 Off Road Package. So this package here is your off road package. So you can see what all is included here. Let's kind of go through this. So this is optional on your XLT, your Lariat, King Ranch, and Platinum Edition. For at least your Platinum 701 and 702A, does require 4x4 for this package, of course. And let's just go through some of these things it includes. Now, depending on what engine you have, it'll include an electric locking rear axle, but it'll be a different gear ratio depending on which engine you have. So as it says here, 5.0 liter V8 engine in the 3.5 EcoBoost will come with a 331 e-locker, whereas the 2.7 will come with a 355. You're going to get the FX4 off-road bedside decal, as it says there. And you're also getting a floor liner. So of course, included with the King Ranch and Platinum. And then less the carpeted mats here if it's XLT or Lariat. That's not actually available on the XL. And then we do have hill descent control as well that allow you to be able to come down a hill. We do also have off-road tuned front shock absorbers, monotube rear shocks as well. You get your rock crawl mode with the FX4 off-road package. So I think that's great because before we only saw it like on a Raptor and your tremors and such. Now it's being introduced into the FX4 off-road package as well. So it allows you to be able to, you put it in a rock crawl mode if you're going to do some rock crawl, going over some rocks and such. And then we do have skid plates for the fuel tank, transfer case, and front differential. So, and now you can, if you like, hey, I want to upgrade it from the 331 to the 50. Not a problem. You can upgrade to the 373 if you want to. For that, requires 5.0 and the 2.7 liter. And if you want to go on the 3.5 EcoBoost from 331, you can go up to 355 if you have a 3.5 EcoBoost. So that is an upgrade as well. And then also you can upgrade, getting the upgraded all-terrain tire that go as well if you want. So FX4 off-road package, again, that is available, I believe, on any of your trim levels. Looks like any of your trim levels on the XLT, on Lariat, King Ranch, and then again on the Platinum does require 701 or 702A equipment group. Now let's talk about the bed utility package. And now this package here is available, optional on the XLT and the Lariat trim, standard on King Ranch, Platinum, and the Raptor. So here's what's included, depending on what, of course, trim level you have. So the XLTs, as it says here, and the Trimmer 401As, you're going to get the tailgate step included in this. So that allows you to be able to kick that tailgate step out of the top of the tailgate and down so you can get in the truck a little bit easier. You're getting the tailgate work surface. You can kind of see it on the back of this tailgate right here. Has some tape measure and some other stuff, so it allows you to work on top of that and not have like little grooves in the tailgate like you would have without it. We also do have the box link system. So the box link is going to allow you to be able to put those different cleats in the side over there of the bed. Will also still gives you the locking cleats that come with that. So it's those plates there for you. LED box lighting as well. So that's going to light up the bed. So it has some LED lights on these corners. You can kind of see it right there and allow you to light up the bed in there. So that's going to be included on all trim levels. But if you go up to the Lariat, if you have a Lariat, then you're also going to get the 6-inch extended running boards with this package. Allow you to be able to step into the bed a little bit easier, especially in the between here. Also, you're going to get the power tailgate with this. So this power tailgate is also included in the King Ranch and Platinum, by the way, too. For those trim levels as well. Power tailgate allows you to be able to power it down and power it back up. So, and also the Raptor gets the power tailgate too. Now, I do want to take note here. The multi-access tailgate that's been advertised is a late availability. It's not even on the order guide yet. So if you're ordering it with the time of the recording of this, it is not going to be available, but will be available on King Ranch and Platinum and Trimmer 402A when it is available. So you'll notice you'll also get that on those different trim levels. So there you go. Bed utility package. Pretty nice if you're wanting to do some of these little different things to help utilize your bed a little bit more. Now let's talk about the tow haul package. Now this package, as it says, is standard on King Ranch and Platinum. Included also in the Trimmer High 402A, but is available on several other trim levels, including the XLT and the Lariat trimmer 401A, and some of those others. So let's talk about first off the features of this package that are included in your XLT equipment group, as well as STX and XL. And that is, you're going to get the trailer brake controller with this. So you can kind of see it over there. That allows you to be able to brake that trailer a little bit, helps you out on those hills, and saves your brakes on the truck a little bit more. Also, you're going to get upgraded with this, getting the electronic locking gear ratio. If you haven't already upgraded it with any other package, you're going to get an e-locker for this too. 355 for the 3.5 EcoBoost, or 373 if you go with the 5.0 liter V8 engine, or the 3.5 Power Boost full hybrid motor there. Now, keep in mind, this isn't available with the 2.7 liter engine. Also does upgrade your rear bumper. As you can tell, this basically combines your tow package and your Max Trailer Tow package from last year. So this is the new Max Trailer Tow package option here for you. Now, if you go with the Lariat trim here, you're also Lariat King Ranch and Platinum, I should say, with 701 or 702. You're going to get everything from that we've already talked about, but you're also going to get the onboard scales and smart hitch with this package. So you're going to get also upgraded to those two, which is nice. The onboard scales allows you to be able to weigh things in your bed, so you can see it inside if you're sitting in there. But if you're on the outside loading it up, you can use those tail lights to monitor that as well, and the smart hitch as well. That's going to go along with that, allowing you to hook up your hitch and tell by the weight on the hitch on how heavy and what your truckload can bear and such like that. So that's pretty cool how that's included as well. Now, if you have the 303A equipment group and the trimmer, then it includes everything from the XLT, including the smart scales and or onboard scales and smart hitch. But it does remove the axle upgrade and removes the upgraded rear bumper. Just something to note on those particular trim levels for that too. And of course, you can upgrade to the 373 e-locker if you need to for the 3.5 EcoBoost. So that is showing as optional equipment. So there you go, the tow haul mode, kind of a new package for this year, but really includes that tow package and Max Trailer Tow from last year. Now let's talk about the mobile office package. And this package, is optional on your XLT 301 and 302A equipment groups, as well as your Lariat 501A equipment group. But it's standard on your XLT 303A equipment group, as well as the Lariat 502A equipment group, King Ranch Platinum, and Raptor. So some of these will come along with that. Now, on your on your STX, we're going to kind of break it down from there. You're getting the console work surface like you're seeing him use right here. You're also getting 400-watt outlets and the cab and bed. So you're going to have a 400-watt outlet there, as well as one in the bed. Now, when you go on up to the XLT 301A, we'll include all those, but you're also going to get bucket seats here. So now you're going to get, actually, this would be the one with the bucket seats right there. So you're going to get that. Also, you're going to get partitioned lockable rear storage for your Super Crew models too. So you're going to get that. That's going to be underneath those rear seats back there. Now, as it mentions here, the XLT Mid 302A and XLT High 303A trimmer, Lariat, King Ranch, Platinum, and Raptors will also get wireless charging as well. So you're going to get wireless charging too. So that's going to be also included on that. So yeah, so there you go. That's pretty cool. Now, bucket seats are standard. Don't forget on some of your XLT packages and trimmer and Lariat, King Ranch, Platinum, and Raptor. So keep that in mind. You're going to usually get that. Also reminds you here too that the trimmer 402A, King Ranch, Platinum, 701 and 702, and Raptor 801, 802, they would get the 2 kilowatt Pro Power on board that would replace your 400-watt outlet. So on those particular trim levels. And then, of course, when you get the Power Boost, you're going to get standard 2.4 and kilowatt Pro Power on board instead of 400-watt outlet. So keep that in mind for that. But that includes some great features within that package. All right, now we're going to start talking about some standalone options. We're going to start with the different engines and the gear ratios. We're going to go over those real quick in a separate section here. First off, the optional, we talked about standard engine, is a 5.0 liter V8 engine. Now, the optional engine is a 3.5 V6 EcoBoost engine with auto start stop as well. And that engine, if you do order this, does require the tow haul package, just so you're aware of that. But it is optional on either the 501 or 502A equipment group. for $290 there. Of course, don't forget, you'll also see the upgrade for that package. So if I actually click on this, it should tell us that we need to add the tow haul package. It did not. Okay. So that's something building price is, again, isn't 100% accurate. But if you do that and your dealer's like it's more than what you thought, it's probably because of that package there. According to the order guide, requires tow haul package. Now, the 3.5 liter Power Boost full hybrid engine is going to give you the modular down here. That's going to give you the hybrid electric 10-speed automatic transmission instead of this other one. Then you go with that. $21.90 for that one there. And does give you a price discount. I don't know if that's true now. I know right now in 23 it does, but I'm not sure about 24. But this one does remove the 36-gallon fuel tank, and you get the 26-gallon instead. That is one of the difference there. And also will include the 2.4 Pro Power onboard connectivity. So you're going to have that inside the driver's side of the bed over there. So it will replace, you will get that included with your hybrid. So you know that. See what else? Anything else available on the 501 or 502A equipment group? Either one of those for you there. So, all right. So those are different engine option upgrades for you. Let's talk about these gear ratios, because the gear ratios, just like with the other vehicles, are specific to what engine you have. So we're going to talk about what's standard and then what's optional. As you can see, a lot of these have prices on them. That means they are available as optional on the 5.0. So like we're looking at right now, we have the 5.0 liter engine selected. And so if you look at the 5.0 liter with the 4x4, which is standard 4x4, it's going to come standard with a 331 non-limited slip gear ratio. But as you can see, you can, with optional equipment and some packages, get the upgraded gear ratio. So you can see here with the 5.0 liter V8, you can also get the optional equipment, the 331 electronic locking gear ratio. Just checking to make sure Ford sites are right. The 373 electronic locking gear ratio, as you can see with that one. And then also as part of the tow haul mode is this other one with the tow haul. It shows the tow haul mode. And then this here is the 373 e-locker it says with max tow. So actually not showing a separate one on here for us. Now let's go up here and we're going to select the 3.5 EcoBoost engine so you can kind of see what that's selecting for us. And let's see how they did there. So the 3.5 EcoBoost is also going to be standard with a 331 non-limited slip gear ratio with optional upgrades for that one to go to the 331 electronic locking gear ratio, as you can see here. Also, the 355 electronic locking gear ratio as well. So you're going to be able to upgrade to either one of those. Now, if you go tow haul mode, it's going to select these two instead, depending on what you go with there. So that's kind of the upgrades for that. So, in fact, I believe on the EcoBoost, you don't get a 373, but you can upgrade to that one if you want to as optional equipment. So, there you go. And then the hybrid, go on up to that one. And with the hybrid engine, it's going to come standard with the 373 electronic locking, I believe. There we go. Electronic locking is going to be standard equipment there with the option of that one. In fact, actually, it's not showing any other options. So this actually is showing an upgrade to those, which actually that'd be a downgrade in my opinion. But 373 electronic locking is all you're getting there. Standard equipment as well as the only optional. There's no optional gear ratios for that one. So can be a little confusing looking through that. But there we go. That's the options there. Now moving on down, let's go to the exterior options here and go through first, talk about some different wheel options. We are seeing this 20-inch chrome wheel standard equipment. If you want, you can upgrade. I believe I select that. There we go. For $1125, does require to go to the 502A equipment group. You can get the 22-inch chrome wheels as well if you want that. Now, this does require the 3.5 hybrid engine and not available FX4 Off Road Package or your Lariat Black Appearance Package for that wheel option. So keep that in mind. Also, there's this 22-inch gloss black wheel, right, that also requires the hybrid engine as well, and the Lariat Black Appearance Package, of course, not available with the FX4 Off Road Package. So keep that there in mind on those two. But there's some optional upgrades for those different packages there. So now moving down, some of these we're going to go through. These options are available through Ford Accessories. Some are dealer installed options, which means the vehicle to be delivered to the dealer, and the dealer will install the option for you. So usually that option will come into the dealership ahead of time. Now, so we'll break out and kind of talk about how these are different. Now, the bed divider here, that is a dealer installed option, and it does require the bed utility package for this. It's $400 for the bed divider, and that's going to put a little divider in there and slides. Also has bed rails on it too. So you're going to have that so it can slide in through those grooves. Now, this also not available with the tonneau cover, hard or retractable tonneau covers. Not available with the bed extender, bed mat, or the pivot box storage box, which we'll get into these later. But so there's some constrictions there to that. Now, your tonneau covers. We do have a tonneau cover box, soft folding. We'd have a hard folding and a retractable. So those are going to be put on at the factory. They're a Ford accessory option, but will be put on at the factory. If you get any of these, or none of these are available with the plastic bed liner, drop-in bed liner, which is next down there. So, and that is also Ford accessories, what we put on at the factory before it's shipped out. And again, not available to any of your bed covers. And this does require this bed drop-in plastic liner requires your bed utility package. So, which we talked about earlier. Spray and bed liner is also Ford accessory that is put on at the factory with no restrictions, available on any of your equipment groups and in your bed covers, it looks like. The bed mat, which is removable, that is a dealer installed option. And that bed mat, looking for it here, removable, not available with your drop-in liner, your bed cover, hard or retractable, your sport liner, or your bed divider. So make sure you know about that. The mat is thick, so that way the bed evidently can't slide easily across there, and that's why it's not available with the bed divider. Illuminated Ford logo badge. Now, this is also pretty cool, and I believe is also a dealer installed option, if I could find it. Why am I not seeing it? There it is. It is a dealer installed option, and that illuminates the Ford badge up there. So a lot of people were doing this last year. It was available through Ford Accessories, and it's still available through Ford Accessories. You can put it on later if you want, or you can put it on. The dealership would install this. So now they've made it available on the on your order, which is cool. So window air deflectors on the side. So they're going to actually come up here on the side of the windows. That is also a dealer installed option that we put on at the factory. And most of these dealer installed options and accessories are all available on either one of your equipment groups, by the way, in case I forget to mention it. A wheel well liner, that is actually an accessory, but it's a factory installed accessory. So we put on there. That's his first time seeing it. It's actually been listed in here in a lot of other trim levels, but actually not available to order according to the order guide. This Lariat trim is the first one where it is. There you go. Retractable rear center step, and that's going to go back here just to the left, I believe, of your hitch, and that allows you to be able to bring it out and use that step to kind of step up and put your hand over the bed cover, or the tailgate, I should say. That allows you. We've been seeing this pictured with the new tailgate, which is not available on the Lariat trim. And so we're seeing that now being put on this is available. And retractable rear step, I believe, that is a Ford accessory. Yes, it is. So that we put on at the factory for you. So moving down, we do have the twin panel moonroof. This is a factory installed option. $1,500 gives you the twin panel moonroof with the power sunshade that you can get on and add. And now that there, I want to make sure here, twin panel moonroof is available on either the 501 or 502A equipment group. I believe last year was only available on the 502A, which is nice. Engine block heater is also a factory installed option. That is also available. And if you live in a cold weather state, you might want to have this installed and put on your build to help start up a little easier in the mornings. Front and rear splash guards. So that is also a factory or a dealer installed option available on either your equipment groups, and that's going to give you your splash guards in the back. But since it's a dealer installed option, it should not hold up your build. We have the rear locking or the wheel lock kit, $80. It's going to replace one of your lug nuts of each of your wheels with a locking one. And this is also a dealer installed option. So the dealership would do this for you. So that's available too. And we do have the paint protective film. This is a factory installed option. And for that reason, may take a little longer for yours to get scheduled. So I would try to stay clear of it if you could. But this is going to put some protective film on your hood, your fenders and such to help protect it from rock chips and such like that. Moving down, we do have the 7.2 kilowatt Pro Power on board. This is a factory installed option and available on the hybrid only. So if you do have a hybrid engine, you can get the upgrade to the 7.2 kilowatt Pro Power on board, located in the driver's side of the bed. So, and then moving on, we do have the power folding, power scope, telescoping trailer tow mirrors. So these trailer tow mirrors are a factory installed option. They are available on either the 501 or 502A equipment group. These here does require the tow package. The tow haul package is required. This is not available with the power boost for some reason. Yeah, somebody commented this on my video on the XLT. Really weird, not sure why, but not available with the power boost engine. There you go. And it does say includes the black skull caps with the, if you go with the Lariat, the black appearance package. Of course, that makes sense. All right, moving down. Running board, the reason we don't have any options is each one gets their own running board, depending on what you're looking for. Different equipment groups, different packages, gets those running boards that go with that. Extended running boards are for your 502As, whether it be chrome or the black. Black ones are going to be your appearance package ones. And then the different, whether you have 502A or 501A equipment group. There you go. Moving down to interior options, we do have the first aid kit. That is a Ford accessory. That's actually a dealer installed option there. And the dealership would put it in your vehicle for you when it gets there. Floor liners. That here, I actually missed that one. That is a factory installed option here. And not available with the FX4 Off Road Package because that already gets floor liners with that package. But this is something would include your floor mats or your regular carpeted mats as well here. Moving down, a lot of these things are already included in a lot of these packages. We have the ash cup with a lighter or without. So you can get one of those. Whether you believe it or not, they're still available. And that's a dealer installed option. So the dealer would put it in your vehicle for you. We do have the in-vehicle safe by Console Vaults, and that there is a dealer installed option. So dealership would install it for you and put it in your vehicle. The Ford Blue Cruise equipped for 3 years. So this is basically prepaying 3 years of service for you of Blue Cruise if you want it. This is a factory installed option. You would want to put that on there if you know you want it. Would save some money. You actually do save money if you go with this versus doing the subscription afterwards. It would actually save you money for 3 years if you go this route. And then moving down, I believe that is it of what's listed. Now, there are some one factory installed option that is not listed on here, and that is the front license plate bracket. So if you're in a state that requires a front license plate bracket, it's standard equipment. If you're in a state like Kansas that does not require a front license plate bracket, it's a standalone option, no charge option, but you want to make sure you put it on your vehicle. So like if you're ordering from us, which we wouldn't require it, or it's not required in Kansas, but let's say you're ordering from us and you're from a state like California that does require a front license plate, make sure you let us know so we can order it, so we can install it for you free of charge on your build. And then the rest of them, there are all the Ford accessory installed, factory installed options are listed on the build and price here. But there are some things that are not listed that are dealer installed options that Ford doesn't have on here. And one of them is a bed cargo net. There is a horizontal one that's not available with the bed divider, but would kind of go toward on the bottom and use those 4 hooks to kind of keep things down in the bed and not fly out of the bed. The other is a vertical one that would use the tow hooks, the hooks in the bed to allow you to be able to position out in the back to put things in so they won't move around either. Then the other one is there's a bed hooks that are retractable by Bull Accessories that are black, not available with the 5.5 foot bed. So you would not need to get the 6.5 foot bed for this. Don't know what this is. This is new. They didn't put a little new thing there, but this is something I haven't seen on any of our vehicles yet, but that is a dealer installed option. Bed tailgate lock. So you can lay the tailgate down since it is removable. People could take that if you have the tailgate down. If you want to lock that in so they can't do that, then you can add this. Now, this is not available with the bed utility package because the bed utility package has the power tailgate up and down feature. It is not available with that. Also, Tailgate decal black. It's not available with the black appearance package. You already get it. So that is the tailgate decals that fill in the letters in the back. Didn't think about it until now. This is the 4th video I've done on the F-150, and I've been trying to figure out what decal they're talking about. They're talking about the F-150 fill-in. So you can fill in the back of the F-150 with this. So that right there, black appearance package comes with it. But if you don't get the black appearance package, you can get those filled in black. There you go. I don't know why I didn't figure that out in my other videos. Foldable pickup box bed extender. So this folds in and goes against the side, but then you can fold it out, connect it together, and it goes up over on your tailgate with the tailgate down to extend your bed. This is not available with the tonneau cover box retractable or the bed divider. So it's not available with either one of those two because the bed divider would get in the way of that. So it's not available with those. And then also the individual trailer TPS customer placed trailer camera. This can be added to your vehicle on this trim level. And so it's a customer placed camera that goes on that will work with your trailer reverse guidance and such. And there's no other requirements on that. So you can get that with or without the tow haul package, I guess. The pivot storage box by Undercover, right-hand side, not available with the bed divider, the bed extender, or your hard or retractable bed covers. And that's going to go on the right side between your wheel well and the back, and it kind of rotate. You can swing it out, put things in there, and swing it back. So it's kind of nice. Sport liner by Bed Rug. So this is your bed rug, not available with your drop-in liner, not available with the spray-in liner, bed mat, or bed extender. So you can get if you want to get a bed rug, that would be your option. So that is a dealer installed option as well. So that covers and finishes out all of our standard equipment there, or all of our packages or standalone options. Sorry, I had to think about what I was thinking about there. Guess I can't click and think at the same time. But there you go. Those are all of our standalone options for you. Pretty cool. Now, don't forget, you can order these right now. Order banks are open up for this for the 2024 F-150. A couple different tips for you if you're going and ordering with your local dealership, which is what I recommend you do. Find your good local dealership and go ahead and order that, and keep some things in mind. Make sure that when you're ordering that vehicle that you find out what they're going to price the vehicle. So, and the reason I say this is because sometimes the price will go up from Ford because of parts or whatever it might be within the model year. But Ford always will price protect based on what it was when you ordered the vehicle, if you have a retail order, which is what a customer placed order is. And so they will reimburse the dealership back that difference. That's called price protection. So you want to make sure that they know a little bit about that, and then also find out what else are they going to add to that price, and maybe make sure you get that in writing. So usually when a dealership needs to submit an order, they get the customer to sign the order sheet that shows that with the MSRP price on that they ordered that vehicle, and it's their specifications. But then also there's a sheet called a buyer's order that also needs to be filled out. And on that buyer's order, make sure that they're filling in your dealer fee, whatever it might be. In our situation, we're $495 for our dealer fee. So maybe put that in, and maybe tell them, hey, anything else that you're not going to add anything else to this price, and find out, get that in writing, have the manager sign it as well as you sign it. So that way you're kind of agreeing to that. So keep that in mind and have that. That's a great tip for you, because some of these dealers are starting to add different things to the vehicle when it comes in, and we don't want you to get caught in that type of situation. I've seen heard some stories, and you probably want to make sure that everybody's being protected, and that's happening for you. So if you do want to order with us, again, I always recommend order from your good local dealership. Always keep your business local if you can. If you want to order with us, we are doing a special offer for YouTube that will pay up to $1,000 of your shipping costs or travel expenses if you finance a vehicle with us at standard rates. So what we mean by standard rates, and a lot of people ask me that, is that if there are Ford sometimes has some Ford special low interest rates. So we talk about we're not able to use that offer along with this shipping offer. So and again, we have some people, what they like to do is go ahead and just fly in and take the vehicle and make a trip of it going home. Just had somebody today that showed up, and he's from Oregon. And he's actually making a trip of it, making a vacation of it. And so that's something else a lot of people do. But we will pay up to $1,000 of shipping from here to you, or travel expenses. You want to fly in and do that, we'll pay for those airfare, hotel and such on the way back. So take advantage of that if you want, as a YouTube special, if you're wanting to place an order with us. So Again, order banks are open up, so feel free to send those in to us. We have plenty of allocations, and we can help you out with your orders on an F-150. We're not done yet. We got still got King Ranch, Platinum, as well as trimmer to do. Not trimmer, Raptor, trimmer eventually whenever we can order a trimmer. We'll be doing those videos, so make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have that bell notification turned on so you don't miss any of those videos. And until that next video, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you on the next video.